Look at that.
Yeah, hey guys,
Hello.
welcome back.
Hey.
Bit of a more tired day today. It has been. Can somebody tell me what the fuck happened last week?
No.
Oh boy, I can.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you could. Go for it, go for it.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm being attacked by my cat. Fuck off. Be gone.
Put her in
Alright,
another
that was
room.
the session.
I don't. There is no other room.
Connor,
I
there's no other room. There's the
Put her
bathroom
in
and
the
there's the
bathroom.
bedroom.
Flush it down
Close
the
the
toilet.
studio.
Just kidding. Don't do that to your cat.
Well. So. First off, we arrived on the place where Heaven's Maiden was, which the name of the planet escapes me.
It was Sisyphus 9.
Sisyphus 9. Thank you so much. And we went to track down Redguard and found an unconscious old lady and Persephone just bailing. She's just like, well, I've been working with Vision this whole time. See you around, Parthenon. And Parthenon and Ashwin looked at each other and said, fuck this. Hey, fuck this.
Okay, to be fair.
To be fair.
Uh-huh.
Ashwin did not say fuck this. Ashwin said, I think you are saying fuck this.
That's
Just
true.
want to make that
Ash-
clear.
Are you telling me to
Ashwin
fuck
was-
this? Pulls out again. Are you telling me to fuck this?
That's exactly what happened.
Why does the token never update when I update it? Oh well. But the point is, the two of us, Ashwin and Parthenon, went back to the rest of the group and were like, we're thinking about leaving. What does everyone else think? And everyone else was like, well, all right. So we did some. We did a shakedown job for a Big J.
Big J, baby!
Big J.
Who says his name like an Austin Powers Pokemon. And then we hit the gas just as OMDI was fucking catching up to us. And we made for the long rim, and we found a sort of kind of backwater planet to refuel. After all that stuff, Esme got a minor addiction to chemicals.
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 And that's another thing I remember. And then we went to we hid out in a cave. We hid our ship in a cave, and everyone's good friend. Everyone's very good and kind friend. I was literally talking about her yesterday, and I can't remember her name now. What is wrong with me?
Oh, yeah. I can never remember NPCs' names. I can never remember my own NPC names.
I was literally talking to her
you were talking
about her
about
to
her,
Six
all right.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, I was. And remind me of the name, please.
That's
Ambrose.
That's yeah.
Ambrose, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. You really bailed Magdalene out there.
Ambrose.
Poor
I'm
soul.
sorry.
Can't
I
remember
know, I was floundering.
the name of her true love.
I hate that woman.
Shut up. Oh god.
Connor the misogynist.
Connor the misogynist hates to see a girl boss winning, etc., etc. Ambrose came and said, "Hey, there's a station called Rumbletown where another Metafold ruiner is going to emerge. And now that I've told you, I know for a fact you're not going to be able to resist going there to try to stop it. Haha, fuck you, bye." And she did the Homer Simpson stepping into the shrub, only with a desert storm. And we were like, well, I guess we're going to goddamn Rumbletown now. And but less like that and more like we have to go to Rumbletown so people don't die en masse. And that was about where we wrapped up, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do believe that's about where we wrapped up. Yeah. So you've taken off in the morning with 200 credits worth of gas to your name to the sky, right? And in this great venture upwards, I am going to need to change the music. Will you give me all just 1 second while I do this?
No, I won't.
Okay,
I will
well, I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Alright.
Let's play ourselves out of here now, and then I turn on the end theme. So it's about a day's travel away until you reach Rumbletown. What are you guys up to in the meantime? I know Esme's flying the ship.
I'm flying.
Though they could always hand it off to Whip and try off some other downtime activities. Let's start with Ashwin Teklu to the far left.
Do we have to start with me? I have no idea what I want to do.
Improvise now. No, kidding. We'll go over to Parthenon then, and we'll come back to you, Ashy.
Okay. Is this an opportunity to do, say, like a downtime action?
Yeah, I'd say so. Limited from the space you're in, but yeah.
Okay, let me check those real quick, because I had some thoughts. I want to do a downtime I've never actually done before, and that is buy some time.
Ooh, good choice.
Cool.
When you buy some time, you try to stave off a reckoning, extend a window of opportunity, or merely buy some time and breathing room around you for your group. If you're trying to dodge some heat, etc., etc., etc. You can use that distraction or bought time as reserves. So it's got a thing where it's like on a 9 or less, you only buy a little time, but only if drastic measures are taken. Otherwise, it catches up to you. 10 to 19, you buy enough, but the situation is precarious or desperate.
So there
and
are
20 plus, you buy as much time as you need.
You got what are you staving off exactly?
I think OMDI.
Okay.
Because they're definitely on our ass, or are theoretically on our ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I think by trying to buy a little time, I'd be able to stave off the inevitable confrontation.
Yeah, if anything, they are probably gonna meet us at Rumbletown.
Yeah, roll a d20 for me.
Let me check something. Could I make a case for adding a skill trigger to it?
Yes, you can.
Can I make a case for survive?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this
Go
normal.
ahead, make it.
Okay.
I
make it
the
okay?
case, I'm joking, but yeah, 19.
Oh, sorry.
But the situation becomes precarious or desperate. Next time you get this result or the same situation, treat it as a 9 or less. So, I want you to tell me exactly what you're doing to stave this off.
I think in this case, what she is doing is using like, I guess rigging up like sensor image buoys and onto like torpedoes and just launching them in an effort to like create the impression that they're going different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe using like a couple escape pods or something to
Borrowing a page from White Sky.
Yeah, just to throw them off. Yeah, splitting off, making it seem like confusing the trail.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes sense to me.
So, after doing this, you have expended most of the weaponry you would have on this ship, though it doesn't have much. And you will have expended any escape pods you would be able to use in a future situation in which it would be necessary.
Alright.
Alright.
Sure.
Unless you take the time and resources in order to repair those things or to restock them.
Okay.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
I'd like to make a mental note to get more torpedoes and get more escape pods. Other than that, I guess that's my downtime action per se. I think Parthenon spends most of the ride there like solitary, just by herself. Not really interacting with many people except around meal times. It's less like she's sullen and more like she's thinking.
Focus.
Yeah.
Contemplative, pensive.
Yes, exactly.
Do we have any food, or do we have to eat printer paste?
Mm.
Did you guys bring any food?
I feel like we would have thought of that.
I'm sure. I mean, you brought food with you on your mission.
Rations.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
MRE
We
or
got
whatever.
rations, we got printer paste.
Sure.
It has to have some food in it.
Across the past few days that have gone in, you probably are starting to run low, and you'll be happy to hit Rumble Town where you can restock.
Mhm.
Going on to Duchess, you have any plans for downtime?
Let me think. Do I think we'll hit the ground running when we get to the system of our destination? Or will we have some time to, I don't know, shop around?
That's something you'd have to ask your team.
What do you guys feel? What's the vibe?
Well, I feel like we won't really know until we get there.
Okay.
If you want to do some research, maybe try to get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, Could I look up info on Rumble Town and what the
You can
locale
use
is like? And
The downtime actually gather information.
Yeah, and then we can see if there's a chance to restock or trade, barter, blah blah blah.
Sure. Yeah, gather information.
Cool. Where to go? What do I roll?
D20. Adding whichever trigger you'd like to use.
Let me think. I guess I have. Oh, I have investigate. Just what I need. So D20 plus a D6.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Oh no, just a D20 plus your investigate bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
20 plus 2. Two. 9.
So
Not a lot here, I guess. Or,
you get what you're looking
in-
for, or you get what you're looking for, but you get into trouble for it, or you get out now and you avoid trouble. Which would you like?
I guess getting into trouble might be a little too risky.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Looking
latter.
into stations on the Long Rim is usually a fool's errand, but you decide that you'd probably investigate some sources you'd heard about at some point at another from a mutual of a mutual in the discussions about the dark web at some point on the SSC Data 4 campuses. And you try and find some information via consultation with a group called the Cousins. Immediately you get bad vibes as you at first was kind of a almost half joking venture into the dark web quickly became an actively dangerous venture into the OmniNet. And as you begin to realize the bad vibes that you're getting from what you're trying to get info from and out of, you pull out. The most you can learn about the Long Rim in like general is that OmniNet access there is limited. There's 1 million stations and half of them aren't even like accounted for.
Right. Okay.
And pirates.
Oh God. Nope. Don't want to show up. Don't want to nose around too much if it's gonna get me into hot water. Pull out.
You pull out, yeah.
Jeez. All right. Wish that went smoother, but at least no harm done.
Ashwin, do you know what you want to do?
Kind of.
Okay.
Would would I be able to add an act unseen or unheard roll to try to get connected to somebody in OMDI? Because I'm not really moving unseen or unheard. I'm like using the OmniNet.
Yeah.
So.
No. Yeah. You're trying to do it without being noticed.
So I can add it.
Yeah, I would allow that. Yeah, especially if you really don't want that to be known that you're getting that connection. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I want to get connected with Trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna say though, if you fuck this roll up, it's very risky.
How does everybody else feel about me doing this?
Huh.
I think it'll help.
You can push now for a bonus D6, take 1 stress, and roll it.
I'm for
Well,
it. Yeah,
I
Double Sun
think
usually accomplishes his task. Yeah, he's
I think
Full accuracy.
I think during a mealtime, I'll actually like bring it up with the crew.
Okay.
We're all sitting there like eating printer paste,
Hmm.
and Ashwin is like, "What if I contacted Trouble?"
What end?
Well, I was thinking it might be useful to have a direct line to someone in OMDI. Often we work in cells, obviously, so maybe we could get information, maybe we won't. But if we have a secure line with Trouble, that could go a long way, and he could contact us before some shit hits the fan. Potentially.
You think it'll help us? I mean, I'm for it.
It's risky. We might actually just tip off where we are. I know you bought us some time. I might just waste it.
If what I bought is exchanged for getting a ally on our side, then fuck it. Why not?
Alright. I'm gonna do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I clear 5 stress.
Yes.
Yeah, you cleared all your stress when you guys took that long rest.
Hold on, let me quickly clear my stress. So now I'm at 0. I will take 1 stress to get an accuracy.
Mm-hmm. And if anybody wants to take in a stress as well for aiding, that's also an option.
Alright, let's do this.
I can aid you.
Alright,
Alright,
can
let's
roll.
do it.
that.
Can I add another d6?
I'll go for it.
Well, I mean, let's see what you
You
rolled on your d6. Yeah, roll another d6. Sure.
You said that literally right. Oh, sorry.
My bad.
Right as I.
You need to roll above a 2 for this to count as anything. I'll say it's 12 plus a 6 that you rolled on the d20. Okay, so that's 12. 18. Okay. Good. I love doing dice math. I'm so smart.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright. Oh, my
math.
gosh, just autism of that. I'm all with them.
Good ringtone.
The phone gets picked up and you hear somebody on the other end. It doesn't sound like Trouble.
Who's this?
Hello. I lick my lips. I'm looking for Trouble.
There's more quiet clicking on the other side, and then the sound of a throne being tossed, and in the background just hearing, Marshall, pick up your goddamn phone. On the shuffling of bodies, and then the phone being lifted back up to there. Howdy, this is Marshall. How can I help you?
Devil Son.
Oh shoot, how are you doing? Good morning, by the way.
I'm trying to set up a direct and secure line between the two of us.
1 second. There's another sound of shuffling, like a clothes being moved, and he picks something up and he's sound of like metal being slapped on metal, and then like a. All right, it's quiet where I am now. What's up, man? Where are y'all, by the way?
Well, I don't want to tell you any more than you need to know. Not that I don't trust you,
Spooky.
but we've left OMDI.
Huh.
If you hear anything about them coming for us, or if you get sent after us, you'll give us a fair warning, right?
Yeah, I can.
Alright.
Put Esme on the phone.
Sure. Without getting up, I assume that Esme is in the pilot, in the cockpit.
Yeah.
So I just connect the call and I say, "It's trouble." Click.
Esmeralda, I need your permission to do something with your work in progress.
No. Well, go, continue.
Yeah, I am an NHP specialist, as you might already be aware of. I simply want to connect my NHP to your NHP. It's the most secure connection I can think of. Gabriel's good, but he ain't Herod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did get rid of our Gabriel when he left. So yeah.
I would have figured as much. Be the first thing you'd have to do, right? Now, give me your OmniNet handle. I'm gonna wire you something. Don't open it. Just put it right on in.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
What's your PSN?
Yeah, I do send it to him. The one I'm using right now is just like a long string of numbers.
Yeah, you do. You receive a you receive a cryptographic file from HackJuice into your bank, basically, into your files, because it's just encapsulated little code.
Can I?
Yeah, you just
like,
take
a
that,
look?
drop it straight into wherever you got whips working, eh? It'll do the rest itself.
All right. Can I? May I take a look at it and see like, may I like kind of like try to like see if this is like what he says it is.
I mean, you can try. He did recommend not doing that, but
Yeah, not exactly like.
you can open the file type, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Like run it in like a fucking what's it? A fucking
Like a subaltern,
Virtual
like
machine.
a dummy shield.
Virtual machine.
yeah, VM. May I try to do that?
Sure. I mean, trying to run it in anything with less processing power than NHP essentially instantly crashes it.
Ah. Okay, well, can't really test this out. Okay, and then I'll drop it in. Yeah. Anyway, if I have something for you.
Mother, what was that?
Hey, can you figure it out? Just have a look.
Hello? 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 Hey,
Hello.
my name's Lionel. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Okay. Right. Thank you. Right. Mother, I'm having a wonderful conversation with a mister from a Great Distance away currently. What should I tell him for my name?
That is a good question.
Good question. My name is Good Question.
Okay. Yes. Sure.
We can call her Gigi.
Hey, question starts with a Q.
Oh,
Good question.
that's right. It does.
Good question.
Yes,
I like
Yeah, and Whip every now and then simply mutters something to herself in conversation with somebody that you are currently not privy to.
Okay. I will. I'll pick the phone back up.
Does Whip have a roommate now?
Yeah, so you're gonna want to have to sackle her about twice as often, but it should be fine.
Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, no problem. I have to cycle her pretty often anyway. Won't be that much of a difference.
Why did you program her badly?
I programmed her. I would say too well.
Oh, you're a real charmer, Esmeralda. Did I ever tell you that?
Well, you know, I get it a lot.
No, you don't. Anyways,
I-
I'm gonna go
whatever.
back, give this phone back over to Trouble, or sorry, the Devil's Son. I'm gonna get back to bed. Yeah, good night.
Yeah, see you.
Return to the fold, juice boy.
Yeah. End of phone call.
End of phone call. Pretty good.
Return to the fold, Juice Boy.
Jesus boy.
I know exactly who that was, and that's the fucking goddamn it.
Was that fucking Fireman?
Yes,
That's
I'm
really
sure.
That's really good.
You know how it is.
You know how it is.
When her girlfriend picks up the phone instead.
Yeah.
Huh?
So, yeah, there's that. You now have a contact in the form of Juicefoot Marshall, aka Trouble.
Nice, quite nice.
Cool.
I guess all that's left is Esme. Esme, your downtime, hmm?
Esme, a little downtime for me. This is a toughie. Okay. How many Metafold Ruiners do we, know of? Like 3? Including this one?
Yeah, about.
I see. I don't think we really have enough information to be able to, track them down meaningfully, or, try to get a pattern out of that. Very unfortunate. I guess that'll be something I can probably look at later. For now, I kind of want to buy some time ourselves, but not for OMDI, but for to get to Rumbletown on time.
Do you want to make a just get there quickly kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So may I add an accuracy to this for
I mean,
Saddleboard?
if you want to spend your downtime entirely focusing on piloting, then I would say that you don't even need to roll. You would just succeed on that.
Okay, yeah, sure. I could do that.
How many segments are there in a stress clock? It's 8, right?
Yep,
Yes.
indeed.
Thank you.
8 stress.
So, yeah, you guys are approaching. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Not as a downtime, but just as, interactions, conversations, anything like that?
Huh. I'm seeing you guys made a lot of adjustments to your robots. Pretty cool.
Are you just hanging out in the? Are we hanging out in the printer bay?
Yeah, let's say that. Because I'm only just, like, adding more guns and stuff onto mine, but you guys, like, will tear it down and bring it back up pretty often.
Yeah.
They hate how how little it takes to make us happy.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel insecure. Like, I thought I put thought into this.
It didn't take much encouragement for me to abandon the OMDI colors, and honestly, I feel like the understrained ferrofluid works better.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. The color scheme, very Halloween-y with the orange and black.
I find myself constantly juggling heat in my reactor core.
Oh. Right, I guess that is a recurring problem for you. Well, one of my systems has an overshield that clears heat once the overshield is gone. Is that useful to you, or would you rather keep the heat?
I'm usually trying to keep it, but I'll ask for it if I need it. Thanks.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Also, if you guys check the actors under Lancers, there should be stress clock. You should all have a stress clock you can control. And take it up every time you gain stress.
Ooh. Beautiful little stress clock.
Just so I can actively see what your guys' stress looks like.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. You guys got it? You can see it? You should be able to see everybody else's as well. Under the Lancers folder in Actors, there should be one that says Stress Clock beneath everybody else's folders.
I like it.
Yeah,
okay. Alright, cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So, anything else? Any other scenes, conversations? Because...
Remind me, what did Ambrose say to you when you saw her in the cage?
That we couldn't just I guess run away from our destinies or whatever.
Huh. I guess you kind of had a point on that one. Because here we are.
Well, it's forced our hand in a sense. I mean, if something bad's gonna happen and we're the only ones who know how to stop it, don't we have an obligation to, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't like it when someone else is holding all the cards.
Well, maybe she's just talking big game. She made it sound like she had it all figured out last time, but we stopped her in her tracks well enough, right?
The thing.
That's a fair point.
I don't know if we did, because we didn't kill it. She said it went off to be with its mother or whatever.
Right.
I think whatever's happening has to be stopped at the source rather than at these little incursions.
I was thinking earlier about trying to find some way to track down where we would need to go to stop that before it gets too bad, but we don't really have a means of doing so right now. I'm thinking this Manifold Ruiner will definitely have an opportunity to do so.
That's a good question. Do you know? It like hid under space or something last time. Do we know how to track that? I mean, we don't have OMDI's resources, but we have sensor logs, surely, don't we?
Let's. Why don't we look at the ship's sensors, Esme? What do we got?
I don't know. What do we got?
Is this a well-equipped sensor or telemetry ship?
Sure. I mean, for pilot ships primarily. It doesn't really tell you where anomalies are, if that's the question.
Yeah.
I just meant like, what I meant like was, did we detect anything before that?
No,
Before it
'cause
emerged, that could.
If you remember what happened was you guys were down there for quite a while before it appeared, and you hadn't been able to sense anything. You'd been out there twice even, without ever
Yeah.
noticing that's where it was.
There's nothing that could have given it away.
I'm guessing they designed it that way to excel in not being seen until ready.
There's another hitch. We can't exactly have our mechs tromping up and down the streets of Rumbletown, not without permission at least. So whatever we do is going to have to be reactive.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's the long rim. We might be able to get away with it.
I don't want to start a fight on Rumbletown, to be sure.
Uh,
I mean, we're going to have to if it emerges, but... How are we going to sell to the station running people that we should be allowed to have our giant robots stomping around?
Well, we have proof of what we've seen, right? On Qatari or whatever. I bring up the video of the last creature we fought.
okay.
I don't know how we can convince them that it's not just from a video game, but
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are pretty realistic nowadays.
I'd play that. I wouldn't pre-order, but if it goes on sale, I'd play it.
as Lotus Gamer Girl confirmed.
Yeah. Right, of
Confirmed.
course.
She's
Kitty
been a
gear
gamer this entire
headphones,
time.
RGB keyboard.
Yeah.
I have a Twitch. I'm very sporadic with my schedule, but hop on.
Yeah, ever since you
Always
died,
alert.
it's been real rough.
Yeah, yeah.
False environment.
They took away all my bits. When you lose your identity, they take away your bits. Did you know that? God, I had so many. Anyway, well, Whip made us those forged IDs. Are they like union IDs, as in like work for the government?
Ooh, we might have to. We're gonna have to remake those because those definitely didn't seem
Oh,
to
they didn't
work last time.
Well, if we give it another go, could it work? And could it be like, hey, we're Union Navy or Union blah blah blah, and they'll be like, okay, stop the monster for us, please.
No, if they'll. I mean, how much sway does Union hold out here is the real question.
Long
It'd be a little
Rim's
better
a
if they got, like-
long way from Union.
But then we won't have to be like, we're the government. We could just be like, there's a monster.
Oh, you're not
Let's get
their
it.
government.
Yeah, but they'd appreciate it if it's just like, a kaiju's here, help us.
Maybe. We'd have to sell them on it first, is the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ever
I
seen
can-
Jaws?
what?
Just kidding. That's
Oh.
a joke.
I
Of
have,
course
yeah.
you've seen Jaws.
You know, I was a supporting character in Jaws 27.
Oh,
Sorry, I think it would be more like Jaws 104.
Jaws 27
least.
the movie or Jaws 27 the other film?
right.
No, it was a
They
remake of
restarted.
Jaws 27.
Yeah, they went
Oh.
back after Jaws 76. Do you remember?
Yeah, they rebooted the timeline.
Yeah.
Let me just message Magdalene real quick.
Oh boy.
Well, that's the Union Angle's only plausible approach I can think of. It would take a lot of sweet talking and some like we'd have to rely on like the whatever bureaucrats they have just not checking in too deep.
Another thing about saying that we're Union, we really don't want Union. We don't want them checking in with Union.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
I'd suggest SSC.
Okay. What if we were?
Is a good idea. actually.
Oh, all right.
One of our little experiments got loose or something like that.
Yeah, dangerous. New tech, raging in the streets. We're gonna recapture it, and if you don't let us, we'll sue you.
Oh yeah, that'll do bad. that'll really get him.
Yeah. They're kaiju's are nothing. Lawsuits? Oh my god.
Sure.
I like it.
I'm not sure if they're really afraid of lawsuits in the long run. I think it's a pretty good in though.
What if we pretend we'll pay them later, and then we just never follow up?
That's an even worse idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you guys? How do you guys feel about pulling up?
Sure.
All right. Can I get a whip to? Sorry. Good question to
Nice.
paint us up some fake IDs.
Nobody's gonna check your IDs here.
That's fair enough.
Welcome to Rumbletown. As you guys coast into a asteroid field, you see a massive, it's bigger than a city asteroid that's been carved out the center as ships and freighters pour out from the hole created in it, and you guys sort of like pull in, and you see crafted in the center of this hollowed out asteroid, this old mineral mining facility has been turned into this massive township. You stop at this like gate. By gate I mean like they have to like ID you first so you can pass through the it's kind of like it's like a gravity field and an oxygen field. It's a bubble essentially, and if you go through it without identification, it zaps you basically. And as you wait for the guy there, he's just like, "Howdy, name of vessel."
Anomalous.
Anomalous. Occupants. Amount of occupants.
4.
Any cargo?
No, sir.
Any weapons?
4 large mechs.
Noted. You're gonna be going down into Runaway Bay, Dock 3. Enjoy your time. And he like, and you guys can just push your way through it, kind of almost like slipping through a thin veil of water. If you ever like put your hand through like a little waterfall, something like that, like a waterfall shower almost, as you push through it, and you feel the gravity immediately hold your ship, as you have to like kind of like readjust yourself, and the turbulence hits slightly, but you then just sort of coast down into Runaway Bay, Dock 3.
All right. Ease her in.
Yeah, you ease her in, and you guys stop. And, welcome to Rumbletown. If you look around at the names here, these are all the identifiable districts of Rumbletown you could go around to. Looking around the city, around the outside of the bubble, you do see like a million little pock marks across the ceiling and walls of the mines that were there that were dug out like ant holes, you know? And that is specifically what the hideaway caves are. Is a kind of entrance to those to that system of caves.
So, what we've got Upper Rumble, Midtown, and Lower Rumble. Are they like identifiably different?
Yeah. Based on height, the city is built from bottom up. They really can't go much wider. There's like a very hard limit to how wide they can go, so they mostly just went up, right? It's almost pressed against the cave walls, except for like the giant hole where you guys came in through, because it just feels like that they just kept digging out and expanding further and further. Buildings having to be built onto each other for like structural support, as those previous buildings were built into the walls, basically. It's almost like an ant hive of metal, something naturalistically grown over time in construction. Feels like how a tree might build a city sometimes. So the quickest place you can get to from Runaway Bay is Lower Rumble, then Midtown, then Upper Rumble, essentially taking pathways, elevators, access. Midtown being where the most of like the commerce is. Lower Rumble's kind of leisurely, but there's bars there. There's a lot of the dock workers there. A lot of the people who are coming in and then leaving.
Why don't we just talk to like the first dock worker we see?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you approach a guy who's holding an IPSN crate with the logo scratched out. As he sees you approaching, and then looks, sighs, sets it down. Howdy, new folks. How can I help you?
Who's in charge around here?
Well, that's a good question, I suppose. We got a few people who run things around here, but I suppose the guy who runs things would be the manager.
Does he run the whole station or just the dockyard?
A little bit. A little bit of A, a little bit of B. Dockyard's actually got a lot of fist kissers down here. They're one of the crews that the manager helps. He runs the Long Rim Enterprise here. And there's four crews that actually run any of the missions that get put out from here.
If we were aware of a threat to Rumbletown, is that who we'd talk to?
Yeah, I suppose, but a threat to Rumbletown? That ain't anything new.
You guys run on the edge here?
Yep. Oh, hold up 1 second. And he sets the crate back down as he was starting to lift it back up, and then he just kind of like sits down on it as suddenly the entire asteroid begins to like rock and rumble as you guys see out through the giant hole, kind of like struggling to stay on your feet. A massive IPSN freighter just sort of like passes by, and eventually it's gone, and the turbulence basically subside. Yep.
Thanks for the help.
Of course. Oh. Y'all are pretty borged out, I'd say. As he kind of like eyes up you and then Esme. Esme, you have the casket literally embedded in you, don't you?
I sure do.
You should run by one of the subaltern clinics. They help with that sort of thing.
Subaltern?
Yeah.
What does subaltern mean?
They're like robots. They're not really... they're robots. IPSN makes a whole host of them. Some of them are intelligent, some of them ain't. I know that the operative word, one of the crews runs all the subaltern clinics. They like to help with those sorts of folks. Some of them are smart, a lot of them are stupid, but I know they also do work on caskets and other like high-end NHP stuff, but I keep my nose out of that because that's behind the counter business.
Okay, good to know.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Ugh. Welcome to Rumbletown. And he just walks out and to continue doing his work.
It's gone. Gone forever.
Esme, do you want to look into proper channels to contacting manager?
So, you pull out what to check these proper channels, Esme?
Say what?
What would you pull out to check these proper channels?
I was figuring just the local net.
So here's the fun thing about that, because I figured that's what you'd say something like that. Esme, you pull out your Omni Hook, I imagine, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have OmniNet access.
Darn.
None of you do, actually, as you start to look. It seems
What?
that this place is currently a complete dead zone.
Huh. Union won't like that.
That's a bummer.
Not even local?
No,
Is there a local
there's,
network?
There's nothing right now. I mean, if there was one, you wouldn't be able to get access to it from where you are.
Maybe you should check out those tech people. See if there's something going on.
I assume the infrastructure is not in place.
Yeah. I guess they're focusing on other stuff, like mining.
Or trying to keep the asteroid from not tearing itself apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will
What's
say
the
one
gravity
thing.
like here, actually? Is it artificial, or are
It's
we
artificial.
spinning?
You don't really spin much. I mean, you look out basically the viewport of the asteroid, and you see, like, occasionally it seems like you guys are moving slightly, but that's less so because of gravity and more so just the inertia of ships constantly passing by. Parthenon, you get an itch in the back of your head when you hear that the OmniNet's down around here.
Yeah?
Yeah, right in the back of your skull, under the skin where you can't reach it. Under the bones, even.
Ugh.
But you let it subside as quickly as you can.
You're making a face, Parthenon.
I just... If there's no local infrastructure for it, then there's no local infrastructure for it. But if there is, and it's down, it's a good way to make sure nobody calls for help. And I don't like that. Not one bit.
That's what I would do.
I will say this. It's probably the first place I've been in a long time where nobody would recognize my face, and it's kind of a relief.
Oh my god, is that Vash Longkeep?
Is that really happening? Is that happening for real?
You
For real?
say that, and the first thing I was like, oh fuck.
Imagine.
No. It's like, oh, I want to introduce a Vash Longkeep fan here so bad, but no, I won't.
That's funny.
Alright. Should we check out that clinic the man just told us about? Or somewhere else?
Could be a good place to look. Plus, we could probably find some way to go to. If this is a place where the infrastructure just doesn't exist, then there's probably some sort of local solution for that.
I do have a question
gotta
for
start
you.
somewhere.
Like, I do have a question for you about your armor. This is stuff that was issued to you by OMDI for the most part. Your hard suits and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We I mean, yeah, but we scrubbed the like, we scrubbed
Parthenon like sandblasted the paint job off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's all
I'm
like-
always wearing a poncho anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Okay.
noting. Making notes.
All right, noted.
What was that guy
It's
suggest-
fucking like the. Sorry, I was just gonna say it's fucking like how the HEV suit in Half-Life 1 is full of tracking devices.
Basically. No, I'm sorry, what are you saying Lord as?
What was he suggesting to you, Esme? That you, like, extract your casket and put it into a robot?
Yeah, essentially.
Do you want
No.
that? Is that what did he? What was he getting at?
Just say you could have him do work on it.
Do you need work? I don't know. I can't tell at a glance.
Well, I
Is it
was
painful?
actually. Sometimes whip gets very loud sometimes, and it's kind of. But
Yeah.
it's a little. It's something I'm willing to bear. But I was actually thinking recently about getting whip fitted to just occupy the ship.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know? It seems to enjoy it.
I think you forgot to turn the voice changer
No,
on.
I'm just doing it so I'm not too loud.
Okay.
It's pretty
I'm
good.
just making this what the buzzing in Esme's ear while they talk.
Nice.
Good question. Now has a best friend, and I like that a lot.
Wait, is Whip just always talking in your ear?
Yes.
Cool.
Whip is just constantly moaning.
How do you focus on anything? How do you focus on talking?
I've gotten used to it.
I,
The extra processing power helps.
I probably would have torn it out of my ears.
Yeah, it's all right.
maybe we could get an orb. Put it in a little orb that follows you around,
Little orb. That'd be kind of nice.
or like a humanoid shaped body that just walks around, carries our bags and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know if Whip's really. I don't know if that's really her style.
Oh, or I guess she wants to be in the ship. That's what I'm hearing. That's her preference.
That's generally the idea I've gotten.
Yeah. Alright. So want to check out the clinic then? Talk to some techies?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yippee!
Alright. We'll make our way there, I guess. Is it far?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm just responding to something.
Go
I
for
was
it.
trying to figure out how to spell malleable. So the clinics, there's actually about one on every layer, or at least there are a couple around the different layers. So you find one down in the lower district while you're down here, right? Or while you're moving around. Like the bays don't have one, but like moving into lower Rumble, you can find one pretty quickly. It's got a little glowing like health sign with a wrench in the middle of it, and it says the operative word on the front. And there's like a light neon blue glow coming out from within it.
Alright, we walk in.
Yeah, stepping in immediately hits you with a sterile feeling of air on your face as a lady there sits behind the clinic, behind like a glass pane, kind of like if you were to go to like some gas station, something similar to that. There's a couple seats around you. One of them you see seems to have an IPSN Forge subaltern. Not IPSN looking anymore, but it is there. Sitting on one of the chairs, seemingly waiting. Lady behind the counter perks up and looks at you. Howdy, how can I help y'all?
Hello, we're just stopping in to look around, I guess.
Yeah.
We're looking for information.
Well, more so of a clinic than an info broker, but I suppose I could bend my ear. There's not much else going on for me right now.
Yeah, just some local intel where you don't have to worry about who we are, but we have business here.
Do you now?
Do you folks not have an OmniNet or even a local net?
Not usually, no. Comes and goes.
Usually?
Well, a lot of places in the long rim don't usually have OmniNet.
Mm-hmm.
But right now seems a bit off season for the internet to be dead, but small town, not really much to worry about. We have sat phones to get into contact with crews that are out off the meteor when the OmniNet goes down. So, but that's
Oh wow.
for crews only, really. So, manager would have one, crew heads would have one. That's about it.
Do you know where an OmniNet? I don't know. I don't really know how the OmniNet works actually.
Like a terminal?
Do you know where the terminal would be? Where the broadcasting tower? I don't know.
Relay?
OmniNet,
Relay. That's what I'm looking for.
I don't know where the nearest relay is, but it's not anywhere near here. OmniNet's kind of funky. It's just this infinite outstretching thing that's supposedly supposed to touch each edge of the universe. But it misses us. Couldn't tell you why. Just does. But if you really badly need internet, I suppose you hop back in the ship you came in on and fly out a couple thousand, maybe 100 miles till you eventually get a bar. Now, boy, you got some lovely cybernetic implants. Is that SSC proprietary?
Got a good eye.
Yeah, two of them.
My face does not react though.
I mean, what can I say? And armor-wise, y'all are military, but you're not trunk security. I would know if you're trunk security. But you're not giving me the vibes of being MSMC mercenaries, because I think you'd have a lawyer with you right now.
We're freelancers.
Oh, freelancers, huh?
Yeah.
And you're alive. That's interesting.
Well, to be fair, we are just starting out, so there's still time.
Of course. You got your whole lives to die, right?
Right.
I'm in the market for some new cybernetics if you have anything.
We could put you over to one of our sister clinics. We can tune up some parts of you, especially, but most of our expertise are on proper borged out folks like the subaltern over there and NHP caskets like your friend has. Handmade. Looks like it was done with a box of scraps in a junkyard. I'm kidding.
Fair enough.
You got
Probably was.
an interesting array. I like cybernetics because I think it tells a story about anybody who wears them. And you, Miss... she kind of motions at Esme. Miss... Waiting for your name.
Sorry, Esme.
You, Miss Esme, tell me a lot of you being a self-made woman, I'd say. You hop around a couple different places. I can only presume from your exterior that you were used to going from employed to quotes, pulls up quotes fingers, freelance.
That's accurate.
Regardless. Sorry, I'm being rude. Did y'all need any work beyond me getting y'all towards one of our proper cybernetic clinics?
Maybe, but first we're trying to get in contact with the manager.
Right.
That's a tall order, sweetie.
Why?
Well, he's a busy man, first of all, and none of y'all are with crews. You're freelancers, as you said. You can't just waltz up and talk to him without establishing yourself. And we already just took a new crew in, so I don't know how excited he'd be to consider you. Especially since there's only 4 of you, unless you're hiding about 15 more people elsewhere.
You took a new crew on recently?
Yeah, some interesting people. I haven't really gotten to talk with them, though I know that some of my superiors have. I'm under the impression that we quite don't like them.
Ah. How did they get on? Were there like a negotiation? Like, how could they score a meeting?
It's usually an amount of. It's usually a question of a couple factors. Can you show us you got the stuff? Do you have the people to back that up? Do the locals like you? Right? So,
Alright. Got a job for us?
I
Rogue
was about to
subaltern needs taken out?
I was about to propose that if you all are so interested in seeing the manager, I could
Yep.
put a word in for y'all to maybe not join the operative word, but y'all could possibly get a meeting via one of my superiors.
Oh, I think we'd like that a lot. Yeah.
That's good.
That'll
Tell
work.
me more.
Well, probably not here at the front desk. How about y'all come with me down out back? Oh, sweetheart, BB, we're gonna be with you just 15 minutes. Doctor's gonna come out and call your name. Don't forget. And then the robot throws a thumbs up.
Aw, he's cute.
And she kind of opens the door. Like it's kind of like a square room, and then there's like a locked door that's to your left, and then there's a counter in front of you. She opens up the door, and you guys like enter through. There's obviously like some clinical tables. If you ever been to like a tattoo parlor, it almost feels a bit like that sometimes because there's like mostly curtains to divide the different work areas. And she kind of like pulls you out back. Yeah, the operative word here. We do a lot of work with NHPs, subalterns.
Hold on. Are there any big jars full of biocircuitry floating in water?
Why?
Why?
I just want to know.
Are they?
Yeah, sure. There's one out there.
Alright.
Like a witch would have eyeballs and stuff. They have fucking.
Yeah, the fuck. Remember the cold room from Blade Runner? The eyeballs.
Ah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just do eyes. All right. Anyway,
Oh, maybe I should get a cybernetic eye. That'd look cool.
I can point you to some good ones.
Right. But first. Oh, what was this lady's? What's your name, ma'am? I did forget.
Oh, Denise.
Hello, Denise. Okay, so you got some work relating to NHPs and subalterns that might be good for us to get our good graces up.
Yeah, get your feet wet. I don't have the work exactly, but I can. This, yeah. She takes you towards the back office and opens it up and sort of like motions for you to go. Head on in. I did buzz you, so they ain't gonna be surprised.
Thank you.
Parthon, why don't you take the lead? I gotta pee.
Yeah,
Oh,
alright.
sorry. Can our friend use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure. To your left there.
Alright.
Door don't lock, but you know.
Hmm.
Flip the do not disturb sign. All right.
Is that like code, like a standard? You're like a clinic.
What?
Never mind.
Yeah, and yeah, she motions you in, and then she starts heading back over towards the front. And as you guys kind of like pile into this back room, you know, you see a flag towards the back that you do remember seeing once before, back on. I forget the name of the place. Lupus, outside the city of Lupus. Back way when you were fighting against the clock, waiting on the gold breathers to come tear you down. And a certain samurai tore y'all apart. It's the flag of the Horizon Collective.
Oh. Alright.
Sitting at a table, or sitting at a table, looking over like plans, maps, very schematics, other such things. And my Burger King is here!
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Burger King.
Yay!
A yummy meal.
Hamburger.
Today we crowned a new Burger King.
Yay!
I had a very good burger for lunch today, so.
Yeah, good.
I want a burger now.
Okay.
Cheesed burger.
Cheeseburger.
The man sits behind the table, and he looks over at you. Metal restricts his face. augmentations look similar to Ashwood's in that idea that they look very similar to like tattoos almost embedded into his skin. He looks over at you, and on a table across from beyond all the schematics and whatnot is kind of like a holographic figure of a man sitting there, standing in front of him. Oh, y'all are interested in working with the operative word, is that what I heard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are called the operative word. I thought you're just using it as like the expression. That's
Yeah.
so cool. I love it. Operative word.
Thank you. It's because we do. Never mind. I'm not gonna explain
Blood
it.
operation.
That'd be, no, that'd be silly for me to do that.
No, I got it.
The name's Jesse.
Hello, Jesse.
I run the clinic around here. More importantly, I run this Little Branches outreach programs, if you will. Sometimes we can't get a contract, right? And we want to ask freelancers like yourself to give us an assist.
Oh, cool.
Now, you see, are y'all familiar with the long rib? How things work around here? Because y'all seem a little fresh to me.
We're a little green, yeah, but really
Yeah.
eager to prove ourselves.
Alright. The operative word here works as a bit of a technologically literate crew. Most of our operations and jobs focus on derelict ships, gaining relics, runes, and all the such. Primarily, we like to run rescue operations. When a ship gets abandoned into space, the one people they leave behind are NHPs. Let those caskets rot up there. And you know what causes problems? Scared,
What?
hungry, dying NHPs. So,
Mm.
we bring them here, we
Wow.
fix them up, we give them somewhere nice to go, and we send them off on their way to the other storage places where NHPs with nowhere to go. And he kind of like, sort of like, just gingerly motions at the Horizon Collective flag.
Ah, alright. I get what you're saying.
As Devil's Son is going to the bathroom, he finds an access panel and very briefly considers hacking it, and then he remembers that he doesn't have Gabriel to do that anymore, and
Right.
he
His heart breaks.
starts to feel a tiny pang of guilt and immediately suppresses it.
Stop feeling, stop feeling, stop feeling.
Stop
Yeah.
feeling.
Crush it,
No,
crush
no,
it down.
Close the door, lock it, weld it.
Close
Close
yourself
the
to
door.
it, boy. Close your heart to the Gabriel boy.
Aw,
That was it. I just wanted to add that.
I do miss Gabriel.
Ah,
Very good as a plot device.
so, are y'all interested?
What would we be doing exactly? Another one of these rescue missions?
Scouting, or a bit of it.
Scouting. You just
See-
want us to... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and this will get you directly in with the manager. See, we're gonna have you scout a ship, see if it requires our expertise. Give it a look-see. You come back, and I'll send you to the manager to give your report. If the manager thinks it's worth the time, he is gonna put it out as a contract. And since it resides within the specialty of us operative words, he'll give it to us. Then we're gonna go in, do what needs to be done, get the mana we need out of it, cash out for a good day. And at the end of it,
Okay.
you'll get your cut. Your finder's fee, if you will.
Huh. That sounds pretty appetizing to me. Yeah, we're pretty good at scouting, reconnaissance, can turn a leaf for a rock or two. Plus, we're very, technically inclined, like you guys. I think it's a perfect fit.
I come in with my wiping my hands on a paper towel.
Oh, welcome.
You know, I
Yes,
gotta
just learning
say,
more about the job.
you do all
Gotta say-
perplex me a little bit. You don't mind if I ask a little bit about the folks I plan on working with, right?
As long as you're okay with us not answering. I've always wanted to say that.
That's funny. That's good.
I'm just a little parsed because you seem like a ragtag group. I'm seeing immediately signs of some SSC fuckery, right? Somebody who's been bounced between a few labs. A girl who looks quite out of place. And you. It just points at Vash Longkeep. Doesn't say anything else, just says you. And you.
And you.
Then kind of does the thing where she kind of puts her hands up and is like, what?
I kind of stare at him for a bit. And I say, if you're worried about our skills, don't be. We've
Not your
gone up
skills.
against.
I'm just worried about where
We've
your
been.
allegiances lie, I suppose. Because you... If you don't mind me saying, I don't mean this as an insult, y'all seem a bit desperate currently. And desperate people can be quite scary.
I kind of like look at Parthenon. This is you. You gotta answer this question. Nobody else can do it.
Oh boy. Look. Shit. How do I put this? We think something bad is coming, and we need to be here when it does.
Something
we can
bad's
stop
coming.
Yeah.
You know, the new folks have been saying the same thing.
New folks?
Yeah, what new folks?
The new crew.
Where are they from?
What are they called?
All over the place.
I lean forward.
What she said, what are they
religious.
called?
And I ask if they're religious.
I suppose they're religious. In their garbs, at the very least. I forget what they call themselves. Something under the such of like... Well, I thought that they were cousins at first, and I was willing to run them out of town, but I looked into it, and they don't got any connection to the cousins.
Congregation?
I've heard that tossed around a bit between them. Yeah.
Fuck it.
I look to everyone else, and I say, you asked us where our allegiances lie. Our allegiances lie with stopping them from fucking shit up.
And I think, son, you and I are gonna make great friends. If they ain't cousins, I still don't like them all the same. If I can keep them off NHP missions for as long as possible, the better. I've seen how those freaks talk about technology. They read techno-cultists from their head to their toes.
I look at all of us, and I, raise a single eyebrow that is basically Devil Sun code for do we trust this guy?
I thought wait, can I read a situation real quick? Sure. Yeah, I'll read a situation real quick. Let me move this little window of my stress. Roll. Bad is the answer. I don't know.
You get the sensation looking over at this guy that you're trying to read the situation. You get the sensation that he's been doing the exact same thing to you ever since you walked through that door. And you think that maybe he's come to a positive assessment.
Alright. Parthenon looks back at Ashwin and kind of gives it, like a shrug, but it's kind of like a positive shrug, like, alright.
I look back at him, and I say, I kind of take a deep breath, and I say, how much do you want to know? It's scary shit.
I want to know just about everything.
I take out one of my videos of. I'm not going to show him the Metafold Ruiner, but I'm going to show him one of the sermons, like fucking shit up on that in that town hall.
That's a Horus pattern.
No,
What
it
the
ain't.
hell did they do to it?
You really think it's a Horus pattern?
Yeah, you see that? That's it's fucked up, and it ain't looking like how it should. But that right there, that's Baylor technology. That's the Baylor virus. I mean, it's meat, certainly, but that's what that is. Underneath all that, it's definitely a Baylor pattern. But how? How do you do this to something like that? It looks halfway to an Eidolon. I've seen exotic biological mechs before, but they don't look like this. This ain't biological. This is meat and mech. SSC's done things like that, but they use biotic components. It doesn't look like it's alive with a machine inside of it. It looks like a machine that has living parts.
If we bring you back a piece of this, can you confirm that for us?
Certainly.
I pocket my data slate.
Oh, right. Y'all wanted to visit the cybernetic clinic, right?
I'm down to. I'm okay with looking around.
You'll get a free little checkup from us, alright? Perks of working with the operatives, eh?
Thanks.
It's gonna be up on the Midtown, 6th Street, right? On the corner of 6th and oh, what's the hell? I don't work there. I've never been there in a minute, but it was 6th and Dome, that's right, 6th and Dome.
Alright. I give him the, address of our, ship, and say, send the coordinates to this ship. We'll check it out as soon as we can.
Will do. I don't know why you need coordinates. I told you the streets.
Oh.
No. Coordinates to what he wants us to check out.
Right, yeah. I'll flick you the deets, alright. Don't worry. They'll be there once you get
What?
back.
What was this guy's name?
Jesse.
Jesse.
Jesse. Mm-hmm. I started heading out.
Thanks, Jesse.
Anytime.
Catch you later.
The people here are really nice.
Yeah, they're friendly.
I met like 3 people.
Like you.
Yeah, and 3
Three
out
to
of
three.
3 of them were really nice.
Fair enough.
I feel like if you're out here all alone trying to survive, you kind of have to be neighborly, don't you? I mean, if you're hostile to people, then you're not going to get much done.
Yeah. It's a small
For the
town.
record, that was in Connor voice, not Ashwin voice. But I will say it in an Ashwin voice. People here are polite.
I know, wild, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere we've gone so far, people have been on edge or playing against each other.
Well, I think there's still a little bit of that. They don't trust the new crew they took on too much.
Yeah, but their congregation.
Yeah,
Their congregation,
yeah,
they probably already. If their congregation, they probably already gave them good enough reason.
Yeah, and he kept mentioning cousins. Do any of you actually
Right.
know what the cousins are?
Oh, they came
I,
up.
Magdalene, do not.
I was trying to find info on this town. They came up, but
Mhm.
I didn't get anything. We
Who
should
are the
look into it, I
cousins?
guess.
Does anybody in this group know particularly much about Horus dispatches, operatives, and that sort of thing?
I
little
know a little bit because I went looking for Manticore shit.
Then, Ashwin, you've heard the name cousins before, but you still don't really know what it means. You just know that it is associated with Horus, and that's where your understanding ends.
I
They're
say
either
I
like
think
a
they're
group or a selection of people or somebody specific. I'm not sure.
I'll say I think they're a Horus cell.
Right.
I can't say for sure though.
They have 4 crews. One's congregation, another Taurus. They're pretty ragtag themselves over here.
Yeah, you've heard 3 names now. The operative word, fist kissers, and congregation now. You don't actually know what the 4th one is.
I'm just reading about the cousins in the long room document now.
Fucking cheater. No, you're fine.
Cool.
I think we get to the cybernetic clinic.
Yeah, you guys check that out. Stepping into it, there's a man behind the counter who's polishing some tools. He seems to be both the doctor and the person who works the desk.
Jesse said I get a free checkup, and my friend here is looking for a new eye.
Oh, goddamn, Jesse, you keep telling me to give out free checkups. Alright. Come on in, hop on the bench, whichever you wants it first. As he, pulls out a knife.
I sit in a chair and I guess plug in.
Alright. And he's got a computer pulled over. It's... definitely feels like, so you look at the parts and pieces of it, it looks like it was kit bashed, you know what I mean? Like it was pulled from different manufacturers together.
I think I trust it more than...
You're good for the most part. You suffered some head trauma in the past, though, haven't you? Your abdominal seems to have healed correctly. Who was your doctor on that?
Shit, what was his name?
You didn't get a name.
I didn't get a name.
Huh. Yeah. Shit. Man, sorry. I'm just admiring some of the work here. Right. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do for you is gonna be mostly just an adjustment, alright? Something that you should probably get every few months if you can manage it, but, other than that, you're pretty crisp, sir. I mean, beyond some of the impact marks that you might have on your internals, but...
Did you say empath or impact?
Impact marks. Alright, lay your head back.
I lay my head back.
Puts a needle in your arm. You shouldn't feel a thing. As everybody else is just sitting nearby and watching as this dude kind of takes a screwdriver and kind of slips it under your eye.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think Ashwin has an almost entirely subdermal network in his face.
Alright, let me just... Locks 2 plates under your cheeks in place. Yeah, I think those slipped out at some point. Let me just... he kind of slips a needle under your cheek muscles, and it's got a drill tip basically, or like a screw job, a screw tip. It's like a sharpened screwdriver. He slips it under the skin and then tightens the bolts under your face, and it slides it back out and just kind of leaves one little mark, and then he kind of puts a little band-aid over it. You want to leave that there for next 4 hours or something like that. All right, you should be good now. Who's next? Who else want a little checkup?
Lourdes, do you wanna get a new eye?
I mean, that'd be cool, but maybe a little hasty to jump into implant right now.
And SPC put out some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I guess that would have been the time. Ugh.
Anybody? Won't be here all day.
You want anything, Esme?
You kind of look like you need one.
What? What's wrong with my cybernetics?
What do you recommend?
Missy, it seems like you, have you just been sort of stacking them on top of each other?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Come, sit the hell down. Sit down. Get on this bench.
Okay. All right. Okay.
As you sit down, you're not gonna feel anything, I promise. He kind of moves your head to the side with both his hands. Oh my god. So this is GMS standard. This is SSC. I don't know what the hell this is, but these don't. These aren't supposed to go together. They don't have matching ports to just get pressed together like this. Did you mod these to go together?
That is correct.
I'm kind of impressed, but okay. There's you're gonna feel pitch, just a little one, just pressure. As he kind of starts to pull apart some of the parts that can be just dislodged. All right, I'm just gonna plug this into the computer area. I'm just doing some software changes for you. If you don't jailbreak these properly, they're gonna run into each other, right? And it's gonna cause processing issues. You're gonna run into mental hiccups more often. I'm surprised you can get up out of bed. Okay. Alright. Alright. Don't be careful with. I mean, not that you care at this point, but jailbreaking these means that you don't get a warranty on them anymore. So what you've already done has already fucked whatever warranty you could have gotten. Alright. And he kind of clicks it back into place. And he takes your face wire out. And he kind of kind of blows on it. Chips in this look fine. Connectors, everything's all there. That's good. Plugs it back in on your guy. Pulls out the one from the back of your head. Huh. There's gunk in here. Could you sit up for me and lean your head forward?
Okay.
He's just
Careful with
taking a toothpick, a little cleaning device. He's just cleaning it out. All right. It's just a little crusty back here. Have you been cleaning your implants properly after you get them?
Well, yeah.
Alright.
It's been a little bit.
Sure. I understand. Back of the neck's a really hard one to get. Now, yeah, there's just a lot of crusties here. It's your body excretes these fluids to the area where the damage was done, right? Because, you've cut a hole in your body. And then it kind of presses up against the metal and it creates these crusties. It's basically little ball scabs. So you gotta clean them or else it can lead to infection. And then plugs it back in. Eyes are fine. That's fine. Any others I should know about? Not on your face?
Got some in my spine.
Okay, flip around on the table for me.
Okay.
Alright. You hear the sound of a drill. I'm just tightening everything back up, don't worry. Yeah, and he...
Horrible squelching noises and crunching.
Yeah.
Repton winces.
There's and then he finishes up and he sits you back up. All right, that should be good. Tell me, how do you feel? Esme, you stand up and you're definitely your back feels great.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yes. That's all right. Yeah, that's no problem.
All right, take 2 of these in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Your spine's gonna start to I over tightened it a little bit. It's gonna start to loosen back up naturally. In the morning, you're gonna make it. It's gonna feel really sore. You're just gonna take those 2, and it will help with the pain.
Okay, got it. I can pocket this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like in a little little pill paper.
Got it.
Ashman is looking at a shelf full of eyeballs.
Eyebrows.
Eyeballs.
I look at them with my eyebrows.
My eyebrow.
Asmodeus is moving the microphone.
Parthenon has to at the up until this moment opened and closed Twitter, like not Twitter, but like Omninet Twitter, like 3 times, forgetting she doesn't have access to it anymore.
It's pretty good.
I can't wait until I have an NHP.
Is it all done? I can't look when it's happening. It makes me sick.
Yeah, we're good.
And you, man, do
Alright.
you have anything you'd want to get touched up? Points at Parthenon.
You know, I don't think I have. I mean, I got this. She taps her throat a little bit. I got a voice modulator installed, but I've mostly had it off for a while.
You want me to, and he kind of like gets a little bit of a smile. If it's, you want me to add a couple new settings?
Okay. Sure. What are you gonna add? She
No.
said as Magdalene tapped out and booted up VoiceBot.
I think you're gonna like this as a freelancer, if you will. And he kind of like coaxes you over to the chair, and he just sort of like pulls out like your personal jack for your biomods and plugs it in. So here's the thing: this is a bit of a crack on your voice mod. It's got like simple settings, but what I'm gonna be doing is it's going to have a bit of a comp assistance. All this thing does is observe vocal patterns in other people. You listen to somebody for long enough, you can basically replicate what they say. Kind of like turn them into a voice mod, if you will.
Sick.
So when you vibrate your vocal cords in such a way, it'll try to replicate those same vocal vibrations from the person you've been speaking with, or listening to, I suppose. Also, you can sound like an alien with this one.
Ooh, that's cool.
Get it. That's cool. Parthenon? Mag? What?
My audio devices got fucked up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Opens up voice mod, fucks up your audio devices real quick.
Yeah,
That's
it literally
great
did. I tried to do this when you said alien voice. Tried to do this.
Right, of course.
Yeah. Go for it. Go do it.
Alright, you're just gonna have to sit here for about 10 minutes while I get it uploaded.
Sure.
Hey, Asmodeus, you ain't allowed to have this burger. Master Chief, you want to tell me what you're doing? Sir, finishing this burger.
Me thinking like, oh, I'm kind of hungry, then remembering I have a bowl of food right in front of me.
This one can't be mine, it has tomatoes on it. Alright, okay, me and Nancy are gonna go on a trip. I'll be right back.
He's
Discuss amongst
getting
yourselves.
naughty.
Okay.
Come on, Azzy. I've revealed the burger and I am dragging him along with me. I am...
Welcome to the Anti-6 podcast.
That's
The
right.
only tabletop RPG podcast that will talk shit about Six Ferris. Everybody, what's your least favorite thing about Six Ferris?
Hmm.
Yes, fuck.
Six is
A little too gay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll tone it down, you know?
6 is pretty. That shit. Fuck.
Oh, you fucked up.
We're
That's
trying
not
our
the
best
show.
here.
That's not the show, maybe.
Welcome to the Six Ferris podcast, the only podcast that focuses specifically on heaping praise on Six Ferris, our wonderful GM. Fuck you. This is a podcast war now.
Okay, here's what I like most about Six Friend.
Okay, late on, then.
Awesome.
I'm digging
That's good.
podcast trenches right now.
This sucks. I
I'm gonna-
hate this.
I'm gonna podcast slam fire a trench gun at you.
Oh god.
Don't do that.
It's a stalemate.
I don't even know what that
drawn out
means.
battlefield. Neither side has ceded any territory for months.
I've got podcast trench foot.
I'm literally gonna say that. Fuck.
Yeah, well, I got those fucking those little World War I grenade thingies that you
Yeah.
with the stick at the end. I throw it.
Yeah.
I can do this
already-
all week, baby. I got a real good throwing arm.
And I have
I'm gonna storm your podcast trench.
I have the pulse rifle from Alien with the little number counter on it. Still have any bullets
For
in
sure,
that.
for sure.
Ah, fuck yeah, we got those turret things.
Yeah.
It makes that
fuck
noise, that brrrr. Wherever the noise goes.
Keeping the weapons together like Ripley at the end of Alien.
Hell yeah.
Is 6
You're
back
such a
yet?
soft kitty.
Mm,
Don't
Probably
think so.
Jesus.
Shut the fuck up, Connor.
like little xenomorph eggs.
She could sense it. She could sense it.
So I got a new set of headphones recently.
Oh.
They're Bluetooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That's that Sixth Sense. That Sixth Sense.
Oh,
Thanks, Max.
that's a good one.
Hey, Max.
You're welcome.
I'm fucking sitting there trying to talk to B and Crow. And I'm listening to this and I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm like fucking red as a fucking apple, you asshole.
So funny.
Glad I could. Thanks, I could help. Thanks, I could help. Ron, get off my desk, you little nugget man. You horrible animal. Creature. You are so floppy! He
Me
literally
walking
goes
away.
limp when I try to pick him up.
Me walking away and Connor immediately going for the Anti-6 podcast. Predictable. Alright. Where do we leave off? Oh, right. We gave
Parthenon
new
voice.
options. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can mimic a voice now?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Do
Hell
me.
yeah.
Do me.
Takes a
Sorry,
little more
my
time
mouth
than
is
that.
full of my mouth is full of fries and salsa right now.
Okay. Sorry.
I mean, the program requires you to listen to at least like maybe 15, 20 minutes of what they're saying. It depends on what they say. It can only ever
Okay.
replicate what it hears, and if it doesn't hear the majority of vocal noises a human mouth can make, then, you know, it has
Yeah.
gaps.
Like
Okay.
Like
There's,
with AI, they can do Trump, but they can't do Kennedy because he didn't have recordings.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that was a thing. I guess there weren't that many audio recordings of him. I guess we have a ask not what's your country,
There's
etc.
plenty
Well,
of
people have tried it, but people agree it's not quite as on the money as the Trump or Biden ones because they have keeps of social media and whatnot.
I guess that's true. Alright, let's get to work.
We're done at the clinic. No one else wants to noodle there.
Everyone was up there except you.
Damn it. Well, I don't know. Is it hard to get an implant when you need to like recuperate? We got shit to do.
Yeah. Think of it like a piercing
Yeah, you don't want that.
or a
when
major
you're out in the
surgery.
field. Yep,
That's kind of
exactly.
the game that you run.
So let's like play it safe.
So you don't want the ultraviolets? I'm holding up like a little jar of
Oh,
eyeball.
that's so cute.
Those are actually LED. You can get RGB eyes for gamers.
Oh, could you get like the? Could you get the Sharingan? Could you get the Naruto Sharingan?
I don't know what that is for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay. Do we know where we need to go for our job?
Yeah.
I say we
But-
get on it.
You might. Do you not want to investigate some more?
I guess we could, but it's like,
So, I like turn to the doctor. I notice everyone on station is pretty friendly compared to where we've gone.
Don't worry. You'll find somebody mean.
I mean, are things going well for the station right now?
Things are alright. Most of the crews are cool with each other, and
I was kind of picturing harder-headed folk out here in the long run.
yeah, everybody does. But you don't stay alive out here by being dumb, you know.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I was getting distracted by some of my work. If that's all y'all need, unless you have more questions for me, I do suppose I bid you adieu, right?
Yeah, let's head out. Thanks for everything.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right. You guys step out into Midtown proper, which you didn't really get a look at because you were walking straight towards the clinic.
What's it look like?
It's kind of like they're layered on top of each other, right? And it's kind of like, has anybody here watched the anime D. Gray Man?
Sorry, no.
What was it?
D. Gray Man.
Sounds familiar.
There's okay. Basically, there's like an outer, you know how do you know in the video game Skyrim, in Riften, how there's that big cutout in the center, and it leads, you can look down and you see the lower layer of the city.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
what this is like. And there's bars and there's
Okay.
other such things, but it's more like walk-in restaurants and then a few other like places you can buy stuff, trading hub area.
Huh.
Let's get some
There's
lunch.
somebody with a guitar standing out in the corner playing.
Oh, what's he playing?
Wonderwall.
Oh, I love this one. Cause baby.
He's playing some sort of worker song.
I was literally just about to ask for a Lourdes rendition of Wonderwall.
And after,
You're my Wonderwall.
Oh, you know this one?
No, Ashman does not sing along. Ashman does
Damn.
not sing along. I just wanted to do
Alright, you're more of like a Johnny Cash. You're a cowboy.
it.
Me, I'm more into the indie stuff, you know?
Give me a second. Give me
I
a
will
second.
give you many seconds.
Man, Wonderwall's a good song. Memes aside. It's a catchy tune.
Alright, are we getting some lunch?
Yeah, I could eat some lunch.
Yeah, you guys are getting lunch. You guys are moving on from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Closes the YouTube video.
You had a funny bit. Okay, we can do the bit.
No, it's not. It wasn't a bit. It's fine.
Okay. I'll take any bit at any time, always.
I take a
You know
bit
this.
and I take an angle and I play it. I don't deserve to die for that.
But they hate me for it.
Let's get some, like, burgers or something.
Ooh, burger.
You want some
That's
comfort
what
food?
Ashman said.
Yeah. Get me some slop, some burger.
Please, I need someone to comfort me.
Mm. Welcome to
Alright.
Asteroid Burger.
You walk into to Ghost Head.
Ghost
Ghost
Head.
Head?
Yeah,
What?
Ghost
That's
Head.
a fucked up name for a restaurant.
Yeah, it's got like a little sign of like a ghost, like a butlerly ghost with like his head on the platter.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
I love the
That's
theming.
funny, I guess.
Alright, walk in. What's the
Yeah.
vibe?
Dive bar, but like they serve burgers.
Nice.
Cool. I'll go up to the bar and be like, hey, mind if we seat ourselves?
What's that?
Table for 4. Can-
Yeah. Sorry, one second. He looks around the bar, then he points at a table. That one has 4 seats.
Cool. Alrighty. Hey, why do they call this Ghost Head?
Well, since you ask,
Yeah.
my dad, who opened this place, opened it here. Back way when place was just called like John's or whatever. One day he comes in,
Yes.
right? It was his name. One day he comes in, and he sees a man there, right? Sitting at one of the tables. I think that one right there you're about to sit in. And he asked this man, like, what's he doing here? We're not open yet. Da-da-da-da, this, that, and that. And the man stands up and looks over at him, and that's when my pa realized man had no head.
No head?
He,
That is wild. And then what?
he ran home screaming.
Okay.
And then he thought in order to appease the spirit, he'd have to name the restaurant after them.
Of course. What other recourse would you have
I
than
don't know,
to name
raise
your
children.
establishment? Oh, no. That's what ghosts want. They want to be immortalized in burger joints and dive bars.
Right.
Right.
Well, somebody will come around to get you. Menu's on the table.
Cool. Thank you so much, Mr.
Partheno's
Head.
already halfway to the table.
I'm already sitting.
Only halfway?
Guys, you wouldn't believe the story behind this place. In this very booth, there was a ghost sighting.
You're right.
Oh.
I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, right? I know, isn't it wild? Oh, I think it was right here. I want to sit here. In the...
I like move a seat over so that Lourdes can sit.
Oh, it's chillier in this spot.
No, it isn't.
Parthenon looks up and there's an air conditioning vent.
Oh my god. Spectral energy everywhere.
Hey,
You guys
y'all.
can feel the haunted vibes. Hi.
What can I get
Is
y'all
this-
today here at Ghost Heads?
Is this like a waitress at like a roadside diner?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This
Hi.
my shit. Oh, the girls.
I'll take a fake guacamole burger.
All right, guacamole mellow.
Ooh.
Chuck, you gonna want to take a burger? Slap a green shit on it.
That's the slang you have for the. Okay. Slap that green shit on it.
Yeah, because it's not avocado for sure.
Right.
There's absolutely no way they're growing avocado on this station.
Cool. Is there like a ghost themed item for the.
Excuse me.
Yes, they have a burger holding the head.
Ooh, can I get the head?
All right, Chuck, give her head.
Yeah, give me head.
Pretty good.
We have a senior discount for you, ma'am, if you like one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What can I get you, ma'am?
I'll just have. Do you have pancakes?
Chuck, slap some jacks.
Just slap some
Jack.
And for you, big girl.
You can have the vegetarian protein bowl.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Chuck,
I can see
the she kinda like looks around like she doesn't actually have slang for this one. The vegetarian protein bowl. And
you
Chuck
have to
looks
do
at her
right.
like, what?
Yeah.
Somebody
They would
ordered that? And she
Cool.
throws her arms and just ew.
Yeah. Cokes all around too.
I mean, to be fair, the burgers are probably made out of like crickets or something anyway. So.
Mmm.
Gives it that crunch.
The
Yeah.
crunch.
It's that crunch.
Or maybe like meat that they just grow in a vat. I don't know.
Ooh, there's something
Yeah, I've
here
been
called Soylent Burger. Should I try that?
Yeah, I've been trying to cut
they-
down on red meat.
Yeah, they got Mr. Beast Burger here.
Oh, they have the Beast Burger.
Mr. Beast!
Oh, can I have the Fortnite Burger?
She's gone. She's not entertaining this.
Okay. I think now in this establishment is a good time to ask about the other crews. They seem kind of curious.
Yeah,
Mm,
I think we probably want to know at least where Congregation is. Keep an
Yeah.
eye on them.
I'm glad that the locals are also sort of apprehensive about Congregation. Makes it easier for us.
mhm.
Yeah.
Seems it.
Guess we gotta make sure we win that that reputation war.
Esme,
Mhm.
do you think you can make us a tracking bug?
Yeah, I could. Could definitely source parts or something from our friends at the Horizon.
If maybe I can get in close, and if they have a vehicle or something, I can put a tracking bug on them. We can keep an eye on them that way.
Sounds good.
Do you know what the cousins are, other than Horus Collective?
I think a tracking bug would also be useful for the Ruiner.
Oh yeah.
That we'd
If you could
probably need to make one that's a lot more durable.
Long range. That thing flew fast.
Oh yeah, even through solid earth, it just shoot straight up.
That's true. That is so.
Could always attach it to one of our, maybe my, or I mean, am I the only one with a melee weapon? Who else got a melee weapon? Is it just me?
I think you all had melee weapons last I checked.
Well,
I can get in
nice.
close if I need to.
I mean, I was just gonna say, if it's on my Ferrofluid Lance, I can just kind of, and she makes a jabbing gesture, like just stick it way in there.
That'd be cool.
Mm,
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
All right. Tracking bugs, good idea. Anything that gets us more intel seems worth pursuing.
Hmm.
As for the cousins, I don't even know what Horus aims to do in general, let alone the specific sect, I guess.
Oh, we could just ask Jesse.
Yeah, that's true.
Jesse was pretty forthright with his info. That was helpful.
Just get the impression they're bad news.
Yeah.
Hmm.
As soon as we mentioned we're not with the new congregation here, he was pretty agreeable. So that's a good start.
Thing with Horus is that they're unpredictable.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
They made good patterns though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're techno-cultists like the Congregation, and sometimes they're whacked out activists.
Yeah. Remember OMDI had sort of like a, I don't know, uneasy truce with the Horus.
Sorry, I just had a joke about Horus. Horus is like if leftists on Twitter didn't hate each other.
Ah, okay.
Wait, are you?
I got like a
wait.
4chaner vibe.
You trying to say Horus is leftist?
I mean,
No.
they funded like Free Sandjack and shit,
Free
or they
yeah.
supplied them.
My understanding of Horus is that a lot of them are leftists, but pretty diverse politically.
They're a very diverse group
Mhm.
that
They're
believes
big on,
in a hierarchy of human supremacy. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize they were human supremacists.
Hmm.
I thought
Well,
they
they're
were
big
the
on
opposite of human
open
supremacists.
source.
You are
and
thinking
open
of the
info.
Horizon Collective, who is not associated with Horus.
Okay.
Horus is leftist, and as far as leftists can get Horus mechs to use them, like the Ungratefuls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, the
Operatives
Ungratefuls are
of
like a
Horus
different
are
thing.
usually right-winging. People who pilot Horuses can be left-leaning, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm misunderstanding.
At least that's
Yeah.
my interpretation of their
That's
group.
why they don't hate each other.
Right.
They would, in
Yeah.
fact, depict you as the soy jack.
They would, you fucking cuck.
Yeah. Sometimes I think we look just like the Doomer memes.
Horus
Alright.
is just ANCAPs in my mind.
I just had a very evil thought.
Mm-hmm.
I eat my fucking burger.
Hey,
Wait. Yeah?
Could we take a break real quick?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Let's go do something real quick.
Tell me your thought, Max.
Zoom in on Parthenon and Ashwin right now.
Okay.
Like, you zoomed in on them?
Yeah.
Think back to the very first Virgin versus Chad meme.
Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking to myself that Ashwin already looks a little bit like a soy jack. At least Six's interpretation of him does.
No, he doesn't.
no, his chin is so slight.
He's got the hunched posture and down looking face, like depressed looking face of the Virgin
I
in
see
the
it. I
Virgin
see
versus
it.
Chad, where Parthenon
Yeah.
has the huge bulge and is like wearing a shirt that says "Yow" or whatever.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had to stop myself, but I see it now. Yeah, I should feed my dogs now. I'll be right back.
Sorry, let me just separate you two.
Yo, guys.
The Virgin Devil Son versus the Chad Parthenon.
Ay.
Chad love.
What is that? The episode title, "The Virgin Devil Son"?
Ashwin has had sex. Not in this body, probably. There's your episode title. Not in this body.
Not in this spot.
I can't.
Spiritually, I am not a virgin.
I can't imagine that Ashwin having sex was a fulfilling experience for him. After the whole thing's done, he's just like, "Wow, that was okay," and then he leaves.
It was almost certainly a means to an end. Like almost everything Ashwin was forced to do in SSC.
Oh, did Esme come back? Sorry, I was distracted. I was reading something. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
We're here. No, Lourdes isn't back. Josie's not back.
Hello?
Actually, I kind of need to pee, so I'll go.
Uh oh.
Go piss then.
Six, you're having audio.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Can you
Hello?
hear us? Can you hear us?
Ah, well, it seems that audio is gone, so I shall now prostrate myself upon my darkest secrets.
Uh-huh.
I do not like women. I'm counting.
Shocking.
Huh?
Shocking.
Yeah, I'm counting the days that the Bonds update comes to the Lancer module.
Yeah. Is it coming? Have they said it's coming?
Somebody told me it was coming. They said that was on the way. That was something that they'd seen mentioned. It feels like
certainly hope
kind of
so.
like the most important thing at this point. It's the one thing that's missing. But I'm pretty sure that this module is a similar situation in CompCon.
Don't mind me, I'm just downloading the Virgin versus Chad image real quick. For normal reasons.
You are so normal, yes.
I'm back.
I don't even need to change the Chad in this picture.
No,
I can
no,
add
no.
a scar. Excuse me. It's hot. I'm hot.
I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, you would be.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, we were just talking about burgers, so it just made me hungrier.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm a hungry guy.
Corpse Gate, huh?
Although, I think we do forget. Ashwin is canonically pretty hot, so.
Whoa, okay, wait, slow down. Whoa. Yeah? When was this established, canonically?
Okay, he's super jacked. He's handsome. He's a little on the short side, but he's also cold and mysterious.
No, but, like, why is he canonically any of those things?
I'm back.
He's always been jacked.
Did NPCs say, oh, fuck, Ashwin?
I guess not.
I mean, it's what Ashwin established, or Connor established.
That's what Connor is establishing.
Connor's writing the Ashwin's hot canon as we speak. The hot Ashwin
yeah.
agenda. Listen, I think the Ashwin I drew was hot.
Let's see.
I agree.
You got like. You like creepy little guys, though.
Look at Parthenon. Parthenon's also hot.
Okay, Parthenon's hot, but like, look at her. That's not like.
No, go ahead. Say what do you mean?
That's not. What's the word I'm looking for?
What?
Um,
Sorry.
like the like popular opinion of conventionally. She's not like conventionally attractive.
I disagree. I say Parthenon has a lot of conventionally attractive aspects to her.
She's got that dashing thing going on.
She's got a big
Yeah.
jaw. Blonde
Yeah,
hair.
she's handsome, is what she is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think
She's handsome.
Ashwin's
She has a
pretty
very-
handsome.
Very masculine cut.
Yeah. So does Ashwin.
Yeah, but in like the other direction. He's like the way you draw him, he's like masculine in the other direction. I like it. I love this interpretation of him.
Sharp, gone. Points in all the
Sharp.
wrong places.
Gaunt, points in all around places. Dangerous, built like a fucking sword.
Yeah.
It makes me think about how, like, sorry.
You know, he's literally built to be a weapon.
Yeah.
And it makes me think about like maybe this isn't like empirical, but like straight women actually not being into like the Jack type and being more into the quiet, like broody types. You know?
You think he's a Loki?
Yeah.
He's a Loki.
Yeah,
he is
I
a
see that.
Loki. He
Yeah, it does look-
absolutely is. Yeah, he's like a Loki if Loki had robot arms and was kind of jacked.
Yeah, no, that's the Amazing Thor number 127. Yeah.
Right.
So you guys get your meal, and they're of some description, I'm sure.
I don't think Mary's back.
Thought I heard Mary.
Nope.
Mary, I was about to say Mary's hot. No, Esme's hot.
yeah, I like Esme.
Yeah.
It's fine if you
don't
don't.
know if I don't know if I like hard disagree or hard agree. I feel like every time I blink, I have different feelings about Esme's attraction level.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've seen
of
it. I've
course-
seen it in your art. I've seen you try and draw Esme hot, and I gotta say, disgusting effort. She's already perfect without your
Don't
input.
get- I love a unhinged woman.
Of course.
Just want that on the record.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Pretty sure Duchess is too young for me to really have an opinion on.
She's older than you.
Yeah, I mean,
IRL. And
no, she's too young looking, I guess, for me to really care about.
She's too
Alright.
cute. She's adorable.
I could see that. Like, you want to be
Duchess is
attracted.
cute.
Listen, just Parthenon looks like a 40-year-old woman. Esme looks like
Yeah.
a 70-year-old woman.
Aw.
Just saying that these are
Ashwin's
attractive
an
qualities.
old young baby, old man.
Yeah, I also
Yes,
drew Ashwin,
I
a
love
young
that.
person who looks old.
He does look aged.
Old young
Like-
baby man.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is this in the Google search results? God damn it!
What? What's up?
I wanted to make a joke about how Parthenon dresses either like a dad or like Saxton Hale from TF2, and then I googled Saxton Hale to confirm this thought, and there's immediately like Saxton Hale model.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Wait, what does Saxton Hale wear?
Nothing.
Like
Oh,
really
he's
short
just
shorts, like short khaki shorts.
Oh yeah, and nothing else. That's
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
eccentric billionaire.
Yeah, send it.
Yeah,
send it.
and a hat.
Oh, like
What, the muscle cock?
Yeah,
Kind
sure,
of like a
send it.
bush muscle cock.
I want. Listen,
Hang on.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love you, and I want to experience things with you.
Okay, let me find it again. Oh, there it is.
Cool.
This doesn't even. Here's the thing. This doesn't even look like Saxton Hale.
Aw.
Like, obviously, it's got the. But like, I see no recognizable features of Saxton Hale aside from the mustache.
This looks like it. This guy looks like a rescue ranger.
He looks like the Hello Neighbor guy.
He God damn it, that was way better than what I said. Have you ever seen Rescue Rangers?
What is that? No.
Dale?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Chip and Dale.
no. They're like fucking.
No, you're
power-
thinking of Rescue Heroes.
Yeah, Rescue Heroes. I'm sorry.
You heroes.
Ah.
Some of them are rangers.
Oh! Is this?
Really does.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of GI Joe.
It's like
So-
G.I. Joe except they're firefighters.
Okay.
Oh, I
And
had
shit
that
like that.
scuba guy. Yeah, I had that scuba guy. I had this set most definitely, but yeah, he's built like these guys.
I mostly remember
Except
having.
his cock is out.
Yeah.
I mostly
God.
remember having one of the video games.
I think I had this game. Yeah, they had a show too, which kind of sucked. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, it's weird remembering.
Did you have
this actually.
Rescue
I was
Heroes
like,
Molten Menace on the PlayStation?
That took so long.
No, I had a
You all
computer
good?
game.
You alright?
I think I had a Rescue
Yeah,
Heroes
I just had to
computer
run the
game.
store.
I really feel like I
Oh.
did. It's been
You were
so
quick.
long.
In that regard.
It's across the street. No problem. No big
Oh my god! Oh my god! What, here's the beach dude who has his feet out. Okay.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah. So you see what I mean? Same proportions.
Yeah.
I
It's the
had that
exact
beach
same
dude,
proportions.
Yeah. I had that beach dude. I had the shark that came with it too. It was a good. I'm
Let's
just
get back
saying-
to the show.
talking
Hey.
about.
I'm having. Give me 5 more minutes with my childhood.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
I owned
Humiliated child.
this. I owned this.
Don't get me wrong. I'm
Ooh.
And I
That's
also
cool.
owned this one. This one ruled. This one was basically Power Rangers shit.
Hell yeah.
So they had like a backpack, like 3 little lines on the back, right? And you could slap those backpack things onto them, and it would make them speak because it would recognize who they were because it was fucking electronics. It was Skylander shit.
Oh, I see.
That's neat.
My toys were either like hyper realistic plastic dinosaurs or Legos. Those are like all and marbles. Those are my 3 toys.
Yeah, and
I
you
had
could-
What more do you need?
yeah.
that you could tell them to go to different disasters, right? And depending on who you had hooked up, they would be like, "Oh, I can definitely handle this because I'm specially made." Or like the guy in the server, like, "You specifically should be doing X, Y, and Z because you are here on this mission. I will save the day."
One time when I was a little kid, someone got me a Dragon Ball Z toy because it was at the time when Dragon Ball Z was the rage, and I think it was somebody who had a gun, and my parents immediately confiscated it before I could open the box because there was a little plastic gun in it, and I never got to play with it.
Aw, tragic.
Damn.
Who had a gun in Dragon Ball?
I don't know. I might have been
it was
Trunks. I don't
Bulma.
remember. Was it
Right,
Bulma?
right.
Bulma has a gun.
Bulma did
yeah.
have a gun.
in the original.
Must have
Dragon
been
Ball,
Bulma.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I
Yeah.
don't have a gun.
Bulma has a gun in the original Dragon Ball series. Yes.
Yeah.
That or Rocket.
I guess
Yeah.
Launch.
Launch. Thank you. Launch.
me.
What launch would?
Yeah,
have-
Launch. Probably.
This
would
was
have.
like Z era though, because I remember
Weird.
I also saw it on TV and it scared me to death. Boo scared me to death. I didn't want to be turned into candy and get eaten.
Oh yeah. Cop
I
Track.
guess fucking
For
Saiyan
some
Man.
reaing it works.
Saiyan. Mr.
You're
Satan.
right. I think
pulls out a
Saiyan Man
gun.
has a hole there, actually.
Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan pulls out a gun. Pulls out a Glock. Pulls out the Glicky.
Right.
So you guys get your food. Lourdes, your eyes may have been bigger than your mouth because this burger is as big as your head.
Okay.
That's why
How
it's
do
called
I-
that.
I can't even bite into it. It's so tall. Jesus.
Oh, you just have to squash it down real flat.
I squish it down. I take 2 hands and
Fucking
slam it.
grease shoots out the side of the meat. It's bad.
Delicious. It's not good. Yeah, you know, like you think if you get a lot of food, that's good fun time. But I don't know. I guess it just doesn't cook evenly or something.
How's the fake guacamole?
It tastes like You ever had guac paste?
I think I have.
No, you.
Definitely guacamole, but it's like toothpaste guacamole.
Ew.
They found out a way
I
to
hate-
create guacamole that wouldn't like rot in 5 seconds after being pulled out the avocado.
Gross.
It comes with a complimentary avocado pit.
Oh,
Yay, a toy!
it's a rock.
You like just bounce it off the table.
Alright, what's next on the agenda?
I can while we're here, I can ask the bartender about like the what's it-
attending the bar.
the cruise.
I don't know if we want to just ask around about congregation. I think we need to be
What?
a little bit more careful about that.
Hmm.
I mean, there's more crews than congregation.
Yeah, but that's who we're interested in.
I mean, you might want to be interested in the other governing bodies of this place.
Alright, go ahead.
That's the structure of the society here. You know, the mining crews or whatever. I think.
The pirate
Wanna get
Yeah.
crews.
I hope people around here are unionized.
I guess I'll ask. Alright, I'll go to the bartender. He's like wiping a glass or something. I
Oh,
assume.
tending to the bar, 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 tending to the bar. Cacao!
Ooh,
Sorry,
Oh, hey, sorry. You're jamming out.
sorry.
No, it's all good. You like
Okay.
new metal?
It's all metal at this point, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, my friend over there in the booth loves old metal. You know, Korn. Something like that.
Corn is
Pointing at
alright.
Devil
It's good
Sun?
plant.
Yeah.
Good plant.
Good plot. Anyway, how are you doing today?
All right. Heading to the bar.
Oh, good. Fun. I bet you get a lot of customers.
Yep. About the
Right.
same 4 to 5 people every day, and then occasionally about 6 to 7 different people from down on the bay.
Good pool. I suppose you know most of the community. Right. Oh, mind if I get the laydown on the scene here? I'm new in town.
Like on what specifically? That's a lot of scene to lay down.
So it seems like for the most part, it's structured like around the crews, the working crews. This is a workstation, Afi.
The pirate cruise.
Wait, they're all pirates?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought they were
That
miners or
explains why
like
we have,
mercenaries.
that explains why everything is IPSN shit with the tag scrape off.
Okay. So
Wait.
how-
Did you not know this is how the long rim worked?
you know, it was in my mind somewhere, but went kind of absent since I arrived.
There's now 4 crews that sort of act as a standing community assistants. You know, they all have their fingers in some part of the community for the most part, I think, but also sort of a bit of a standard military at the same time. Play it twofold.
Cool. Yes. Alright, well, I think I've heard of some of them. There was the... shit, what are they called? The operative word, right?
Yeah, those are the scrap pumpers. Yeah.
Scrap humpers. Because they like, you know, salvaging for tech and stuff.
Yeah, bots, NHPs, other such things.
Cool. And then there were the cousins, right?
Huh? No, cousins don't got any presence here.
Oh, who are they?
Cousins?
Yeah.
They're not really a crew. They're more like just what you'd call somebody who is a full-time Horus operative on the long rim.
Oh, but there's not a lot around here. Exactly.
No, if there is, they keep to themselves about it. Maybe they're the one
Okay.
watching the Maybe some of them watch the operative word from time to time. They are pretty paranoid about Horus' presence here in Rumble Town.
Right. Okay. Well, who are the other crews then?
There's a family business. They run this area around here. They handle taxes, basically, funding public infrastructure planning, that sort of thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Hustlers, for the most part, really. They also technically do protections, bodyguarding for the clubs, but you know,
There are a lot of clubs around here.
a few. On lower,
Cool.
on lower Rumble, there's a few more than that, but in Midtown, nah, not really many. They like to keep it down
Right.
in lower Rumble so that the people stumble out over into the Bay because that's usually where they're from, rather than having them stumble around where we let our kids play.
Oh,
Ask about violence between the crews.
Yeah, okay. Do they get along mostly, the crews? Or,
Yeah.
you know, is there like friction?
A bit new
Agitation.
tension in the air since there's the new kids on the block.
Oh, yeah, the new guys, the congregation.
Yeah. They
They're
seem
a little bit of
alright.
a... I heard they're not looked on too kindly.
Probably by a few crews. Jealousy, maybe.
Hmm.
They don't really get by on jobs alone. They do community outreach, from what I've seen. They've been building up this church out on Upper Rumble. See,
Oh, they have a
that's-
church.
Folks,
They have like a mass?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not really a churchgoer myself, but my neighbor's been going there. They don't
What do they think?
hustle us out of money, and they don't really do much. But from how I understand, they make most of their shit from donation. I think that's a lot more noble than how some of the other crews make their money. That's for sure.
I guess it would be, yeah. Alright. There was one more crew, I think.
Fist kissers.
Fist Kissers.
Carvers is what they are. They don't really care about money, but they love smash and grab. Basically, they run some underground bids. If you're ever up in the Hideaway Caves, I'm sure you could find one of their adventures with the right guide. They
Okay.
mostly like going after IPSN, trunk security, getting in big fights, big battles. That's what they're all about. They don't really get into this shit for the money. That's why the family business likes them. Family hires the Fist Kissers to play bodyguard. Fist Kissers stay in business. And when the family business thinks that a job is going to have casualties, they take a step back and they let the Fist Kissers take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. I see. That's their role in all this. Cool.
So yeah. if
And
you
they
like-
all. They all report to the manager, I guess.
Yeah. He's the one who runs the enterprise group here. See, what makes Rumbletown different, I suppose, is that Rumbletown contracts are profitable, but most importantly, they're considered safe, assured, good bets. The manager doesn't do anything but ever take the best plans, you know what I mean? The most
Yeah.
viable ventures. Other places, other long-rim enterprise groups tend to send their folks out on death marches. People who are desperate for scripts get sent out to go get themselves killed. We play a bit more patient here. It's why the crews who stay here, or come here, stay here.
Yeah.
They don't feel like they're gonna get killed. Long-term growth.
Smart. Seems like a reliable operation as far as pirating goes.
Certainly. It means we get trickle from the resources of the pirates, and they get guaranteed work from the Enterprise.
Oh.
Symbiotic. Parasite.
Yeah.
Both ways.
I'm impressed. Seems very pragmatic.
That's how we try to keep things simple,
Cool.
reasonable.
I like that. Like
It's
that a
interesting
lot.
because I ain't never seen Congregation go out on any jobs yet. Definitely
Yeah.
a crew. But they just haven't accepted any yet. Usually some of the other
Very
crews
curious.
follow up. But
Strange.
when they have gone out, they do good work from what I've seen.
Well, that's good. Oh, still very curious though. I'll be sure to keep my eye out for him.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, thanks for the info. Oh, and for the burgers.
Oh,
Super tasty.
yeah, of course. I mean, you're paying for those, so.
Oh, still compliments to the chef.
Clark, Clint, Clive. 3 guys who all look
Oh, that's
exactly the
cute.
same. Huh? You've been
Oh, hi.
complimented. Thumbs up. 6
yeah.
thumbs.
I imagine 6.
That's really good.
Imagine if they go for what?
Good head. Thanks for the head.
Yeah.
Best
No,
head
yeah. Great.
Lourdes has ever
Great
gotten.
job, boys. Love that head. You keep
Alright.
killing with that grilling.
They all make like a disgusted face, like people eat that shit.
Alrighty.
And then Clive
well,
slaps Clint in the back of that. Shut up! Of course they eat
Oh my
it.
god.
I don't mean the backseat DM. I just couldn't resist the.
No, it's
joke.
a funny. They're triplets. I think.
Hopefully.
Alright. Alright, well, yeah, thanks again to all y'all. I'll head out now. You have a good one. Take
Yeah,
care easy.
just pay the bill with your waitress.
Course. Alright.
All
Be
right.
back
Do you guys have
to my
money?
table. Shit.
I assumed we'd take it as writ that we'd have money to pay for lunch, but
Yeah.
but at the same time, I guess I get, you know, we did spend most of our money on fuel.
Right.
I guess we dined and dashed.
Yeah, your waitress comes up to you and is like, "Alright, so here's the bill for tonight. Just get that whenever you're ready."
Thank
Before
you.
and all of you like stop as you realize, oh fuck.
Fuck.
And somebody else picks it up for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how nice! I'm sure this will be great.
Yeah, I'm
A,
sure.
It's a black man with a black man who wears like a dark trench coat. Ashwood, you can immediately tell, because of your experience, that this is a man with armor beneath that clothing. As he picks it up and he pulls out some scripts and places them down on the table with the receipt. He has an undercut with dreads pulled back into a high ponytail, and they sort of splay out in almost like a collection of incense almost.
I very, very subtly, underneath my poncho, have put my hand on my blade, and I look at him and I go, "What crew are you with?"
None of the above. It's good to see you all in such good health.
Or do we know you?
Stray dogs off the leash. I'm here to just make sure you don't go around biting anyone.
You're from OMDI.
No. He grabs a chair and
You're
pulls it
from
up.
Vision.
Yes. Do you not recognize me?
Sorry, no.
Maybe.
Absolute altitude.
He tilts his head to the right. You think you think that I'm no I'm you were thinking of Calvin.
Who are you then?
My name is 1000 Cuts.
I remember you.
Parthenon's face sours.
You angry we killed your friend?
I think that's a silly question. I'm not here to fight you. Well, what happened to Jean was very sad, and I'll miss her dearly. As a close friend and ally, and somebody I trusted with my life many times over. But I'm not here because of that. I'm not here for revenge, because that's not how I do things. Now, if Junebug was here, I'm sure she would have much harsh words for you, but that is simply not how I live my life. Moss Martyrs, is it? I simply wanted to offer an extension of my help. It's actually coincidence that I see you here. I'm investigating something. I'm sure you've already noticed the presence of congregation in this city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're investigating them?
Yes. Currently, there's a situation developing off on Covet, in a city called Gallowhorn, with congregation forces moving. And we at Vision looked over the wreckage of Cathari after you left it. We have many concerns. Dr. Grip has decided that OMDI is a threat in an existential long-term sense. Congregation is a threat in the short-term sense, and should be dealt with as such, quickly, decisively. Even on the city of Covet, Vision and OMDI have broke bread, made peace with one another. Isn't that funny? So I thought, since we are no longer enemies, that it should be even easier for us to break bread and work on this troublesome case.
Sure. But we're not letting our guard down. Just business. I'm sure you understand.
Totally. Completely.
You probably ought to know we have information that another ruiner is gonna appear here.
No, shit. I didn't want to let that slip.
Oh, well, too late.
Well, actually, can I like stop Parthenon from speaking? The second that she says information, I think I'd stop her.
Oh, okay. Well, goes, what? Look,
If
we're gonna work together, right?
we don't know exactly what their goals are. I turn back to our Ronin friend, and I say, let's say something like Cathari happened again. What would you want to do to deal with it?
Well, preventative measures is important, is it not? Congregations are cancer. They embed themselves in the community, turn that community against itself, and then cause catastrophe. We simply need to build stronger bonds, and when we can't do that, we will break theirs.
So you just want to stop it?
In the short term, yes, I want to stop it.
In the long term?
In the long term, I want to see the obliteration of this cult. The minds of people to be set free.
I turn back to Parthenon. I turn back to Parthenon and I just nod. I giving you the okay.
Alright, we have information that another ruiner is gonna appear here.
Is that what you call the creature that broke through the crust of Cathari?
It's what, the congregation weirdo who told us about it said.
Who might that be?
Ambrose.
His eyes immediately narrow. Ah.
So does Ashwin's.
His eyes immediately narrow. Her. That's a name we've heard before. On Covet. She's the leader of a group called the Observance of Will. From what I understand, they're a very, very large sect of congregation. Congregation being divided into sects.
Mm-hmm.
And as such, these various sects are currently in conflict with one another, from what we've been able to surmise.
You got that right. Ambrose isn't exactly congregation, but she's not to be trusted.
I would say that she's the most congregation woman of any of the sect leaders we've seen.
It's hard to say. I'm not really sure she wants the Metafold Ruiner waking up or not.
No, she does. She just doesn't think we can stop it.
No.
She, not frequently, but enough. Yeah. She just kind of shows up when she feels like it, says something enigmatic, and leaves.
She showed up here.
No, nearby planet.
Nearby planet. That doesn't make a lot of sense. She's
Well,
made
not a
an
nearby
appearance.
planet.
She's made an appearance on Covet, not but yesterday.
I have a feeling she has ways of getting where she wants to be. Same ways that make it so if I put two beams between her eyes, she'd just get back up again.
Disturbing. He kind of like runs his tongue along the inner part of his bottom lip as he thinks it over. Very interesting information you provided me with. But yes, if there is a creature such as what you saw in Cathari, a Metafold Ruiner, I would imagine it would be somewhere within the cave system around Rumbletown. Not that this is a helpful piece of information. This network of caves, the mines, is extensive, complicated, and also partially under the control of some thugs, gangs, other organized crime units. and would be dangerous to walk around in.
Yeah. And the other problem is there doesn't seem to be any way to detect them before they appear. They just kind of, she snaps her fingers, appear at under space. We were right next to where we were right next to and moved through the area where it was when it spawned, and we didn't detect a damn thing.
Yes, I've heard such from a bird on the inside. I am under an assumption that perhaps, since Congregation's main mission is social discord, separation, compounding of problems, misery, the true way to stop it is not to find the egg and break it, but to starve it of its mother. If we can stop in the tracks the plans for social disharmony, or tragedy, if you will, we can stop the birth of the Ruiner, and if not, at the very least, we can make it weaker.
Alright. I'm game.
Yeah. We have a job to do. In the meantime, do you think you can get eyes on the Congregation?
Yes. What kind of eyes do you want?
Audio and location. At the very least.
I already did. It's not very useful. What I've listened to is a lot of nonsense. I don't know what exactly their angle is, but I feel like the church itself isn't exactly the source of it. It's just an obelisk to it. I think it has to do with their position amongst the crews. Because they're not
tricky like that.
acting like pirates. But they still decided to seek themselves an important part of the government. I've been wanting to get a meeting with the manager if I could manage it, but as a solo
We
operative...
can get one.
Oh?
Yeah. We have an in with the operative word.
You're working with the Horizon Collective.
I should have known.
You're funny birds. You are. I can assist you with this matter. I might not have an in with the operative word, but I know a few names that'll get their ears perked up. I'm sure they would be more than happy to let me accompany you on whatever they're sending you on, because I assume that they are not letting you get this in for free.
That's right.
Yeah, we have to go do a job.
Yes.
We need cash anyway.
Yes. Yeah. I'm very familiar with what it's like to suddenly no longer have a blank check for food expenses. Parthenon, you're of the physically adept sort. If you wanted to make some extra scripts, you could check out, and I suppose to you as well, Ashwin, you should check out a bit of a side hustle I've gathered. Out in the tunnels, as I mentioned before, there are criminal networks and operations there. One of them just so happens to be a fighting arena. I may have acquired tonight's payment for dinner by engaging in such recreational combat.
I can get into that.
I'd be down.
Very good.
No idea how happy you just made me, Magdalene.
You also made me, Connor, very happy.
I presume your ship is the one with the paint job painted over the Vision paint job painted over the OMDI paint job?
Mm-hmm.
Man, we told them to scrub that shit better.
No, they did. They scrubbed it fine, but you see, objects remember, and they speak. You simply need to have the ears to listen for it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't trust fission.
He rolls his eyes and he pulls out a little piece of technology, and he just like takes looks at Parthenon's armor and scans a part of it, and it basically digitally deconstructs the Union logo.
Shit.
Leftover molecules, scratch marks, reconstructed from the data that's left over. Predictive. It's not that difficult. Scrubbing won't remove the past. It's poetic, but it's also simply how the science works.
I like that paint job, dude. Does it mean we gotta get a new ship?
No. It just means you should expect trouble wherever you go. But you are going to get it irregardless of what you did. I mean, I just stumbled into you. Imagine how easy it'll be for somebody looking for you. Though, I have noticed with the OmniNet being out around here, that will certainly be much more difficult. So count your lucky stars for that one. You must have a guardian angel. More itching in the back of your brain. More itching.
Yeah. I think Parthenon reaches into a pocket, pulls out Gene Rogue's Terminal Velocity's dog tags and says, I was holding on to these and I don't know why, but I think it's more appropriate that you take them.
His eyes soften up. And he takes it gently and kind of runs his thumb over the pushed out metal that creates the letters of it. John. I'm sure I have...
Be clear. You first.
I'm sure there's little I have to say or do to make you understand or perhaps regret your actions, but she was a good woman.
Yeah. To be clear, I don't expect nor am I gonna ask for forgiveness. Seems a little pointless at this point. I do have a question for you though. How's Ophelia?
Miss Persephone. She's doing well. Settling back in with Miss Bast.
That's good. That's good.
I will say,
just thought I'd ask.
For all of you, I suppose. Yes, you probably should not expect forgiveness, for you will not receive it. But I do promise you that redemption does exist. And that is worth striving for. That is something that every member of White Sky has to believe.
Ashwin is giving him an even more vacant stare than he usually does.
And just nods.
Well, if you wish to find me, I'll find you. Ciao, members of Mas Martyrs.
Can I cheer around?
Oh. He kind of like steps for a second. Right, just forgetting. I almost forgot. Parthenon, could you check the back of your neck, please?
What? Oh.
Just
okay.
pull open the suit a little bit.
Pulls open the suit a little bit, checks the back of her neck.
he just kind of like peeks and reaches in and pulls out like a little thin silver filament.
Whoa, huh. What is that?
Oh, this this is just a little something that we use to keep track of your. It's a tracker.
That you you put there? Like Fission put there?
I personally didn't do it, but yes, we have been tracking you a little bit. Yes, not for long. He kind of like scratches the back of his head a little bit. Miss Ophelia put it there. Hard cut to Parthenon's memory. Being passed out in their bunk bed and Ophelia crawling out of bed and slapping this on the back of their shirt.
Parthenon just like thinks about it and is like, man, whatever. If I ever see it again, I'll talk to her about it. Doesn't matter.
Right. I simply wanted to take it back because, well, if we can track
Company
you,
property.
No. I merely worry that OMDI would be able to track the signal. Is all.
Right.
I actually checked the back of my neck.
Don't worry. Nobody's close to you. Nobody could ever exploit your weaknesses.
That's fucked up.
I like squint at him.
I didn't say that. He didn't say that. I said that. Me, the
Oh,
DM,
okay.
is
Yeah.
telling him he's a punk ass bitch.
Nice.
What?
But yeah, he takes the little silver strip and he just sort of like gives it a small tear. It's like holographic almost. I'm sure like if probably felt like a tag almost.
I was gonna say, yeah, is that what's been itching the whole time?
Shrugs. Just tears it in half twice over and then tosses it in the bin. Right, again, I'll see you.
Yep. Man, that has been bothering me all day.
Wow. God, we really. It was really a lot more work we needed to do to really wash our hands of all this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're ever gonna wash it away completely.
Seems not. But
It's what we signed up for.
guess so. Ugh.
And then unsigned up for. But still, we're signed up for regardless. Man. Can't believe she tagged me.
Would that be the first time?
Parthenon just looks absolute daggers God. Oh man, fighting ring. Looking at Connor, fighting ring.
Fighting ring?
Hell
Fighting.
yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Good burgers, go get
Hell
some
yeah,
fighting
sister.
ring cash.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Let's do this. If there's time, I don't know. How much time do we have left?
Let's get some fucking fists. 6?
Sorry. Yeah, speak. What?
We were just excitedly chattering about the fighting ring.
Yeah, that is
I
gonna be
inquired how much time is left.
Are we doing that now or later?
fun. We're gonna do that
Yeah.
later. Because I'm gonna need you guys to review some rules from a book.
Oh, ooh.
Also, somebody joked that the hard sink lunar removal was was like a Therian thing or a furry thing, and additionally like the spring lock suit. So I'm enjoying reading the OMDI Must Die crew's discussion of that core bonus. Here, I'm gonna send this to you guys. It's a part of it. You don't have to read this whole thing. Please, God, don't even. But here's this PDF. Don't say what it is out loud. I don't want to. I'm pirating.
Okay.
I'm pirating material. I'm pirating PDFs.
Oh my god, she's pirating PDFs.
All right, so let's.
No fucking way.
I want to say you guys end off your meal, and I want to say that that's also going to be the end of today's episode.
Yay!
So let's
Yay!
next time. Next time on OMDI, we're gonna continue Rumbletown. We're gonna go have some fun.
And we're gonna
We're gonna fucking ball. You guys have the
yeah.
mission from. You have the new mission that you got out in space, so you're gonna have to take a ship out there. Maybe there'll be combat there. I don't know. You'll have to go to combat arena to make some scripts. Maybe meet the family. Talk to some of the other leaders in town. Maybe confront some members of congregation or run into them in the street. Who knows? Welcome to
Exciting.
Rumbletown, aka Cathari 2.
They made a sequel to Cathari.
Sorry. I do not feel like I'm in Ohio.
We did it! We left Ohio! We did it! We
Let's fucking go!
Yay!
Stop the
Another one of
recording!
the